We are here with Robson Kightley, the first team skipper at Irchester United, previewing the game against Wollaston on Saturday in the League Cup first round. Robson, obviously what I want to touch on to start with is you were appointed the club captain about 3 weeks ago. How do you feel about that? How do you take on that responsibility, and why do you feel that you're the best man for the job for that?
Well, obviously in the past I've led teams before at other clubs I've been at. I feel like it's quite a natural fit for me. I think something that sets apart from where I've been beforehand is the lads have been able to come around with the gaffer and obviously have a chat about a vote and stuff like that, who they feel it's best to lead the team, and obviously I've come out on top of that, which is great to have my peers, obviously my teammates, saying that they want me to be obviously the skipper. But I think for me, I think like anyone that does it for any club, if it's professional, non-league, Sunday stuff, it's always an honour to do so. I think you go in there, you're leading your 11 lads on the field, and you try and do your best for them. They obviously see something new that they want to follow, obviously as a player and obviously as a teammate, and it's such a great honour to be honest with you, mate. That's
brilliant. So looking forward ahead to Wollaston again. We kind of mentioned before, this is the 4th time we're going away to Wollaston already, and we're at the start of November. Obviously we've come out on top the 2 games that were completed so far, and obviously the one that wasn't. How are you expecting Wollaston to come out? Do you feel like they're going to change, or what's Irchester's thoughts going into that game, considering they've already won convincingly twice?
I think obviously playing them, I say a handful of times now in the past, obviously they're a team that start really quick, and I think it's just how you combat that. I think the Gamblers always alluded to it. We can't start the same as everyone. We've got to start much quicker, much brighter. I think if we combat that, then that's obviously going to put us on the front foot. Obviously Wollaston, we know what they're about. Obviously, as I say, we've played them several times already. We're not even at Christmas, so I feel if we can match their intensity and even better that, and obviously then control the game with the ball, which obviously we know we can do with the lads that we've got in the squad, I think there's no reason why we can't go for another win.
And then finally, we've got lots of young lads in the squad this weekend. Dan alludes to the fact that we've got 5 under-18s, which is obviously, from an outsider looking in, is a great feeling for the club to have those youngsters to call on. How does your kind of role help with those young boys, and what kind of future do you see for them and the club moving forward?
Well, I think it's great for the club as a whole. Obviously, you're able to attract young players that obviously got so much potential, and obviously the management see that there's a future for them here at this club. Obviously we want to try and get out of this league and work our way up the ladder if we can. I think it's great personally for myself, because I was a young lad once, obviously being around senior pros, as they always call it at this level. I think it's big that you have someone to be able to put your arm around you if it's going a bit wrong, obviously give a bit of mentoring advice of I would do this in this situation and that situation. I think it's just really, really key that the young lads are able to obviously have someone to go to, and at the end of the day they're all quality players. I think we know that from the whole squad in terms of Kelvin in goal and to Levi up front. Obviously they're class players, and hopefully they can stay in the squad throughout the season and help us climb the table and hopefully maybe win a cup.
Brilliant. Thank you very much for your time this morning, and all the best for the game this afternoon.
Cheers, mate.